EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. It's yellow. 18. Watch out. Do not. Go ahead.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. On 2nd down, Purdy. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
Get set. Yellow.
1st and goal.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, George Hill. Touchdown, San Francisco. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point.
Eddie Pinheiro lining up for the extra point.
His kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Niners 7, Eagles 0.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Moving to his right, and he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second
Play
and
fake.
10.
Now it's Purdy.
35-yard line.
Oh, trying to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Good. Set. Trimmer. Delta.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Loss of 2 yards.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Third and long for Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Good. Set. Delta.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Hurts. Out to his right. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Third and long. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now Hurts. He'll buy time left. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Again, it's McCaffrey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Come on, boy.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow. Up.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle by Moro Ojomo. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Get set. Stop.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on 1st and 2nd down are what led to that result on 3rd. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on 3rd and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Delta.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Alfred Collins there to bring him down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hurts. Forced out left. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Hurts. Escaping to his left. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
To the air again. Hurts. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Outside, yellow. Start.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles and themselves.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, a good one in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. This return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. A lot of mess on the move here. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 6.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Buying some time left. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
May now from the gun. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they are all the way across midfield before he was brought down. It's a gain of 22. And the Patriots will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's taken in by Henry. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 8-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Here's May. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see a short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. From the gun, it's May. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Toss play to Barkley. He spins right by him. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And the poorly play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
The Eagles.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Flush down now to his left. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play.
16.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new spot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
May now on 3rd down. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28.
May now. Brought in by Hooper. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here goes tonight.
May on 1st and 10. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. First down, May. He's him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
10 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Drake made the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Patriots 14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
73.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Ball finds his running back. It's A.J. Dillon. At the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming. He rolls to his right. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Patriots 14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. First down, ball at the 36.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Here's made in the air. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here goes tonight.
May. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. He's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Buys time, rolling right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trail by 8. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal.
Here goes tonight.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Setting up to pass. The back's got it. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
Back to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. That was the play they needed. Now got to hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
Oh, baby, there it is, Brock. They come up with the kick, and now a field goal can win this game.
This is the chance they worked so hard to set up, and against all odds, they got to this point. Time to buckle down now and pay off all that effort with an improbable victory.
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right, just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Vacates quickly left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. Quick job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
10 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down behind the
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
At the 40-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Xavier Gipson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
No touchdown.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Great, set. I need him. No touchdown.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Great, set. I need him. No touchdown.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touchdown.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
I know you want it. No touchdown.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
No touch. No touch.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Good. Try to let Yanni. I know you want that. They'll touch.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And his first pass falls incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
On the move, headed right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
He can run it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with it.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Headed out right. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
6. Rams nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Blake Corum now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
They take the handoff now. Stafford. It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. The Rams need some big yards in a hurry. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
13 yards. It's second down.
Now Stafford to throw. Screen here for Williams. And he'll work this one up to the 28. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They're going to go for it. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another run for Williams. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's McCoy. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action now for Stafford. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. Buying some time right. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Lady!
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get this time before the end of the third. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead on that successful kick.
Eagles 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
It's a gain of 11.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
No touch, set. No touch.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Great, set. No touch.
On second down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
No touch, set.
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down.
No touch, set.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit them right in the mouth.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Toss play to Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 6
Now, before
yards.
we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down.
No touch, set. Hey! No touch.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass complete to Goddard. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by just 1. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
14 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. He'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Here he is to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First down, Rams.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And this was a mess from the start, Gronk. They call a fake spike, and he's hit and drop now for the sack. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Stafford back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw it. He's got it in the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Desperation time here on fourth. Escapes out to the left. They'll make a bid for it on the... Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Eagles get to it.
Man, did those sidelines get wild. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they... see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles and themselves.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them when you give one away.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Throwing his Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
To kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 20, here's second and a couple. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
First down.
63,
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Quick slant to Brown. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Jalen Hurts, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goddard. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now he's free to midfield. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now they'll try to run a reverse here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one downfield for Dotson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. He's going deep for Brown. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
The 37-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he's up to the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Look at the big man rumble. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Xavier Gipson now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing deep right away. Big gain downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for two.
The Eagles will set up for a 2-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. Rolling out to his left. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get two.
Eagles 6, Lions nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff taking right to the air. Buying some time left. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 12. First down. Lions.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. Gone. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Goff off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
180.
Goff now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Here we go with Montgomery. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely you're going to get man-to-man coverage and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that...
Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions tie it up late in the first. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No touch, sir. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Pass complete to Goddard. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
73. Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. King, Phil King.
Here's Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles with 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts now from the gun. Buying some time right. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flushed out now to his left. He takes it himself. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
No touch, set.
The toss, running left side. It's Barkley. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he put 6 on the board for the offense.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Lions 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Go.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
From the gun, Goff. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Goff to the air now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here comes the 4th down snap to Goff. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
20.
He's back to throw. Shakes himself free. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A tight end in motion now. One of the tight ends in motion left. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Dumped off to his running back. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st down throw from Goff. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He takes it down to the 33. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Goff on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. But go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
They send a tight end in motion. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set.
Toss play to Barkley. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession as starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
73.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. There's another carry for Barkley. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Carl left Yeti. Good. Set. Trimmer.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 18-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Good. Set. Touch. And anyway, that. Man.
Hurts looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Anyway, that. Carl left Yeti. Tiger swamp.
Now Hurts. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal.
Touch that.
Running it after the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bales out of the pocket quick. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Lions down by only 3. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Motioning one of the tight ends. To throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. He'll have the first down and even more. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
A 28-yard gain.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Montgomery. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really matters.
Here he is to throw. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the fourth. Now a field goal would only tie this game. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Gibson now to return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Hits the 20. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. Headed out right. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence. because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
On the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So 2nd down coming up.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Now gone. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves into the 48. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. It's intercepted. That will do it. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports with my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. He's got this up to the 35.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Blankenship on the tackle.
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
For an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
And an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
Saquon Barkley, the Eagles ball carrier.
From just across the midfield. Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts working in the pistol. He finds Devontae Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to run it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A first down throw for Hurts. Moving to his left. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith. And he's in.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
we're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Gibson now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is Josh Uche in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
No touch that.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Right here down the field will fall incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
3rd and long for Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Escaping to his left. And caught. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and seemed to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hurts will try it again. Flushed to his right. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Eagles. An even 40 yards. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Again, Hurts. Rushed to his left. Off he goes. And he's into the end zone. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
Will set up for the
180,
two-point
180.
conversion.
Delta.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, exiting the pocket right. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Gibson now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down.
Hey, 73.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points.
Good, set. Hey, easy, 63.
Hurts to the air on first down. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he'll take this one in. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Rolling to the left. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Good, set.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. And a nice run. Get him about 9.